Oh, wait. Would you be surprised if I told you I have a debilitating stage fright? What's up to the 8 people now joining? Sweet. What's up, everybody? Just give it a minute here. I got a couple things to talk about. Yay. Happy hope wherever you're at, you're safe because it seems like the weather's fucked everywhere. But all right, well, we got people. So let's just get into it. The first story was the Nevada Athletic Commission rules that marijuana possession and use will not disqualify fighters. If everybody remembers, Nick Diaz had an issue with this in Nevada. Nevada was the biggest because Nevada's commissioner, with the boxing commission and everything. That's a big deal. So, hey, good on them for letting people get beat up so they can fucking smoke weed. Oh, man. And this happened July 7th, so yesterday. According to in the Nevada Independent by Zachary Bright. What else to say? They're cool with it now. I said the changes come after the track and field sprinter Kari Richardson's recent suspension from Tokyo Olympics because of drug testing that revealed marijuana use starting Wednesday in Nevada. Athletes who tested positive for recent marijuana use would not be automatically disqualified from their spot. Hey, fuck yeah, finally in Nevada. Shit, you are illegal, right? You are recreational legal. So good on them for recognizing that cannabis is not a performance-enhancing drug and all that shit. Yeah. What? What's up, Tom? The next story. Sioux tribe opening first legal marijuana business in South Dakota in Forbes. This is something I believe adamantly in. Like, I never know why the nation ever waited for the, I hate to say this, the white man's approval, right? Like why is a sovereign nation? Yeah, you got casinos. That's whatever, but good on the Sioux tribe for standing up and saying, yes, the citizens voted for it and we're going to do it. And so let's get into it. Despite voter approval, legal cannabis is on pause in South Dakota everywhere except for a tiny town located on an Indian reservation where the Flandreau Sante Sioux will open up the state's first legal cannabis business this week. So this was written... There's no day. Oh, here it is. June 30th. So here we are, a week past that. So if you're in South Dakota, you should go to Flandreau Sante Sioux. That'd be dope. Last fall, South Dakota, as we all know, South Dakotans approved it, but Governor Kristi Noem is a bad person. Next up, we got Maine. As you'll see in every, but make yourself. Oh, I gotta make myself bigger. Can I make myself bigger? I thought it'd be about the story. Let's see. Woo! I guess that works. As I've always been saying, whenever you have a cannabis law, whenever it comes in place, the market and the people involved into it, it's always going to be a gray area. Especially in the medical scene, right? Like, there's always this ambiguous laws, like it just says patients and all this other stuff. But what are going on here? My point being is, it's always like renegades. It's the who step up and are willing to take that brunt. Let's face it. There's always a chance that somebody's gonna come down on them, right? So legal gray area allows opening of cannabis-friendly campground in Harrison, Maine. Although marijuana social clubs and other businesses for on-site consumption are prohibited, private campgrounds exist in a murky legal gray area. So this campsite, which sounds pretty awesome, they allow alcohol, they don't encourage it, but they don't allow cigarettes, which to me sounds amazing. But I know a lot of cigarette smokers, because cigarette is just as addictive as heroin. Shit, man. Like, we all know the scheduling is just wrong. So let's go on to the next story. The FBI loosens marijuana employment policy for would-be agents. Marijuana moment. Thanks for always being on it. I got excited when I saw this. It's more of a no duh moment. Like, hey, to get, we've seen Amazon change the rules, all these other companies. So to get employees, they have to expand, but it's not as exciting as you think. So you go to the FBI website and, you start going into the policy, what changed, and really all they've done is just like change the timeline of when you could have been smoking. They've said, okay, we're not going to disavow you, or you're not a bad person if you admit to smoking cannabis ever in your life, which now you, or before you would have been chastised or labeled. But now they're saying, hey, we're going to give you a time grace. And also, you know, when you join the academy, we're going to have a little bit like, you know, just don't do it. But, oops, yikes, my bad. Ugh, getting all antsy. So anyways, yeah, FBI is not, I mean, they've expanded policies, but it's still not where it should be at, where things could be at. And then I got one, before I get into the story I wrote, I caught this Reddit post. Let me check my computer here. Here we go. I caught this Reddit post on SLCTrees, which is Utah, the trees subreddit. And let's just get into this one. It's kind of sad. Whoops. There we go. Make it big. So I went back today to try and find the actual original post. I could share that on here. But as you know, sometimes people get in trouble, or you know, this shit happens. God damn, I can't fucking mic and oh well. Anyways, I will try to read it to you, and you'll have to believe me. I promise. So this post says, Narcs working security at Curaleaf, Lehi. They have a civvy working the door and running warrants. Fuck that place. I'll never be back. This is posted by user SPRRY75, and his account is actually deleted. So I tried looking for his post, and so I hope you're safe and okay, buddy. So let's get back more into this, like how he explains how he knows that they were cops in the cops that were working. So in all cannabis markets, you know, the legal markets, the medical fields, you know, the security is always a rule, a law. You know, security is up most important. They care for you now. They didn't care for you before, but now it's important that they have security. And Spry gets into this. He later on comments on his own post, says, I can comment more now. I had placed an online order that got screwed up, so I had to go back to the end of the line, and the lobby was crowded. The security guy started chatting with another dude and got to bragging about how many DUIs he rounded up the night before. I asked him if he was a cop, and he said he was an authorized civilian or some shit. I then sat in the lobby for over half an hour and watched him check people in. As they gave him his name, he'd punch it in an iPad. Then he'd pull up a separate, smaller phone in a tactical case. I know the warrant search screen, and I won't tell you how, but unless it was an old lady, he would punch each name in the warrant screen. So then there's an ad edit. It says, also, when he was talking about DUI roundups, the guys asked him if he was a Lehi city. He said, no, Utah County Sheriff. So if you're in Lehi, Utah, be safe and be careful. Watch out for the narcs. I mean, you know, we're still in this gray area. We're still in an area we can get arrested, even in a legal state. So there's that. And then what else is going on here? I'm checking your comments because everything goes getting so damn fast. Let's see. If you have any questions, feel free to throw it out there. Yeah, Illinois is very dumb. Like, what is up with the KPI bullshit? I mean, come on, man. That's some crazy shit. So the last thing I'd like to talk about, and it's something that's near and dear to my heart, and something that I wrote recently in our cannabis legalization news website, which you know, it doesn't pay the bills. It's just a place for me to write and to vent, and but it will be one day, right? We're gonna get bigger and better. What am I smoking on? Well, actually, and that's another reason why I get so mad about this shit. So I had a pre-roll. Oh, here it is. So today I'm smoking on, I'll be smoking in about after this, super juicy joints. It has crumble, distillate, and keef. I have to go full impact because that's my tolerance. But then I also have some Falcana flower in my bag for when I want to smoke a bowl later. But again, I'm in a legal state, and I stop at the store at the right after like the bus station. Like, I just get off, go get weed, and go home. Like, the world's not that complicated. But so the article I just wrote is why is Luke Scarmazzo still behind bars? Here, let me post the link in the comments. You guys can visit this website. In 2 weeks, it should be better. It should be more streamlined. And right now, I feel like I'm showing you the dirty, incomplete thing. But I really had to get this Luke article out because this has been bothering me. I mean, he's another prisoner that I've known about for years, and he got a raw deal because in this article, I get into details about how I think society led up to his permanent incarceration. He's been sentenced 20 years. And a lot of that, I believe, is because of this video. I'm not going to play it because, not because of digital rights, because he's been incarcerated, so no one owns the rights to his song except for him, and he's not going to flag it, unfortunately. Like, this is a sad, where I could play the video for everybody and be cool, but it's also a very long video. It's not everybody's cup of tea as far as like it's a kind of a gangster rap video, and then the mantra, the chant in the middle of it is "fuck the Fed," and it's a really well done video. He talks about his story, about how he's been getting harassed, and then he does. He talks about traveling with pounds from a Modesto. That's just how it used to be. You pick up pounds and you would make your money. It's tax free. This is why traditional markets don't like. The real, like a regulated market, right? Like, I used to sell. I used to be a florist, a dispenser of floral flowers, but, I realized that I didn't want to go to jail. I didn't, but if you're doing pounds and you're making it, people are going to get into it. And then if you're in a legal state, like this is the thing, when Luke was arrested, he was arrested under the California laws, just like Lance Glore was abiding to the Washington state laws, and they were punished. And there's tons of people like that are being punished for trying to abide by the law that was given to them. And there's not much you can. How do you go against, like, I did everything I was trying to do, but yet the Fed will come at them as like you're a racketeer, you're a criminal. In Luke Scarmazzo's case, his business partner, they had the exact same charges when they got arrested and prosecuted. Luke got 21 years and 10 months, and Ricardo Montes got 20 years. And Ricardo got a pardon on Trump's last exit out there. But Luke is still facing time because I believe wholeheartedly his song, his video while he was going through trial, it's actual art. He's being punished for his art, essentially, I think. And if you don't know Luke's story, check him out. And I just had to throw this stuff out there about Utah. If you're going to be a fighter, go for it in Nevada. And check us out, because some shit I just have to get out there. Like the Luke story I had to write down. And I really appreciate you guys joining me for this Thursday drop. I'm hopefully going to try and get more. But it's all about just like time, man. Like, I do have a life and I do things, and I'm trying to pay bills. Oh, but this Saturday I'm gonna go see Tommy Chung, so maybe I'll have some good footage for you guys Sunday. So until then, like, subscribe, and join us, and I'll see you guys Sunday. Peace.